Hello, everyone. We're so happy that you joined us tonight. Tonight, we're going to talk about perfume. We're going to talk about fragrance, and we're going to talk about why it's so important not to use synthetic fragrance on your body. Does anybody have any idea why you should not go grab those mall perfumes and spray them on yourself? What does it do to your body? Anybody have any idea? Okay, go ahead, Mary Lee.
I know it goes against the immune system, but I can't specifically say.
Okay, so there are chemicals in these synthetic fragrances. There are constituents that absolutely play around with your hormones. So, if you are having any issues with your hormones, you want to stay away from synthetic fragrance. We talk a lot about dryer sheets, plugins, but the same goes for perfumes. Even your high pricey perfumes can absolutely destroy your hormones. It can play games with your hormones. They act like they're called endocrine disruptors. So that is why it's so beautiful. Since you have essential oils, if you want to go ahead and make your own perfume, you can do this. I'm going to teach you how tonight. Or later on, we're going to talk about some ready-made perfumes that are available now. Okay, so let's start. If you just popped on, or for those of you watching this replay, you want to grab a flower oil, a tree oil, and a citrus oil. So those are the basic components of any beautiful scents. And I'm going to teach you how you can go ahead and put these together in a nice way that you're going to enjoy. So let's go ahead and start. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And this is,
Okay, wait. I just
oh,
want to make sure. I'm sorry, y'all.
go
You
ahead.
said a flower oil, a
Yes,
tree oil, and what else?
citrus. And for those of you who don't know this, your citrus oil, if it's opened, if it's a essential oil, it's open, it should be in your fridge. And the reason it should be in your fridge is because they're tiny, tiny molecules in the citrus oils. And you could have a bottle that's full, and all of a sudden it's half full if it's in the heat, because they will seep out and evaporate. But if you keep them in the fridge, they move slower. So you're not going to have that evaporation problem once the oil is opened. Okay, so we want,
Never knew that.
yeah.
So lemongrass is a citrus oil too?
Lemongrass, I guess you could use it as a citrus. We'll see if it pops up on some of my graphics here tonight, but mostly tangerine, the beautiful ones I'm thinking of with the perfumes I've made or the scents I've made. Tangerine is beautiful, orange is beautiful, bergamot is beautiful. I don't know if I grabbed my bergamot. Um, Neroli is out of this world. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. That is my favorite. And when I was making fragrances, neroli was a oil that I wanted. It's not your cheaper oil, but I saved up just for my fragrances to get the neroli, and I was not sorry. I love my neroli
Well, I
mixed
guess I'm
in.
finna get educated because then this way I'll find out what are my florals, what are my trees, what are my I
Okay.
forgot it.
Well, I mean, just think, what's a tree? Like cedar, sandalwood, those are some of your tree oils, pine, cypress, those are going to be your trees. It don't make
Oh,
it too hard. It's really not just, and what are citrus fruits that you eat? That's really what you want to think about. But let me,
oranges, lemons,
there you go.
tangerine.
Those are the kind of things we're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, it's not really difficult. It's maybe difficult to get a blend that you like, but we're just going to try tonight. That's why if you have some of these around, then you will be able to do it later yourself. Maybe we'll do it together with those of you who have your essential oils nearby if you've already gathered them up. Okay, we're starting in the middle. We really shouldn't start in the middle, but let's see here. This is no, okay, great. This is perfume notes. So here's some ideas for you, Shannon. In every beautiful fragrance, you're going to have base notes, you're going to have middle notes or heart notes, and then you're going to have top notes. So, like this graphic is showing you, the top notes are what you first smell when you put your fragrance on. Or if you open up a bottle, basically you have to get it out of the bottle because in the bottle, it might not be the true scent. So your top notes are your citrus notes. Like it says here, lemon. Lemon is not one I use in my scent select, but I love grapefruit and I love bergamot. And like I said, I love neroli. Heart notes. Heart notes are your center notes. And these are going to be more your flowers. Like here it has the example of lavender, geranium, and interestingly, if you're not a flower person, clove is something that you can use instead of a flower. So this is when the fragrance is on you after a few minutes, that's what you smell. And then you have your deep scent that's in your fragrance. And this is your base notes. This is patchouli, cedarwood, and even vetiver. I don't know if you all know vetiver. It's not such a known scent, but it's super beautiful and a man's fragrance. It's deep, super deep. It's and what you all know is if you choose to make a perfume out of essential oils, all of these things work on the body. So your citrus is making you happier. Your flowers are more related to joy. And then your trees are the grounding. So you get all of this in your scent if you mix these three up and make your scent from essential oils. Okay. Any questions so far? We're going to talk about this in detail, but any questions you guys have for me right now? Go ahead, Gay.
What was the second one? Citrus is happy. And what was the second one?
The flowers, they're like more joy, but I mean it's all good. It's they kind of go together, happiness, joy, not a lot of difference there.
Well,
Okay. Let's go ahead and let us start on our little mission here. So we want to start with our top notes. So here is a graphic. If you guys want to grab a screenshot of it, wait, we have somebody in my screen here. Oh, he's in the center of the screen. Oh boy, he didn't say hello today. All right, there he is.
some people need all the attention.
I know. Can you imagine that? Oh, brother. Okay. So we're going to start with the top notes. So what was the top notes? Do you all remember what was the top notes?
The top notes were the citrus.
There you go.
Citrus. Mhm.
Citrus. So here is some more ideas. It actually it's expanded beyond just citrus oil. So if you want to grab a screenshot, those are some ideas for you. It's you can see all the citrus I've mentioned. Lime is another one that's very nice, but they also have basil in here. I don't know if you all know about jade lemon, but it's a lemon that comes from Italy. It's beautiful. And then they have thyme and basil and cinnamon in here. So there's a fragrance I used to love called Cinnabar. Anybody know Cinnabar? No,
Cinnabar.
It was called Cinnabar. I think Estee Lauder made it or something, but it was just a real cinnamony fragrance. So I actually made a copycat one of that. I don't think I have that graphic, but you can do that. You can kind of mix your own. If there's a synthetic fragrance that you know that is not good for your body, you can use your oils and kind of mix it up yourself. So these are your top notes. So do you all have something to put your fragrance in? That I did not ask you to get.
I think I do.
Okay. Grab something just, I mean, even if it's a little cup, because you can do like one or two drops, and then maybe later on you could find something to put it in that you could keep it. But just to get the idea of how you can make your own perfume, let me give you a few minutes and see if when we mix these up together, I want you all to grab one of those top notes that you would like to have, a top note for your fragrance, one of your citrus oils. And then when you decide on what you want, tell me what it is that you have chosen for your top note. All right. Anybody choose their top note?
Oh, wait, oh, that's a no.
Any of you guys choose a top note yet? Which citrus oil are you gonna use. I'm going to do this with you here. So let me just grab grapefruit because I have a lot of fragrances that are really beautiful with grapefruit. So you got grapefruit too, Gay? Okay. Mary Lee, what citrus oil are you using? Oh, you're muted. We're not hearing you. Got to unmute yourself.
My telephone was ringing.
Oh,
I forgot the question.
do you have a citrus oil that you've chosen for your
I
perfume?
I think that cinnamon probably or lavender, either one.
Okay. Okay. Do you have the oil there where you can do this
Yep.
with us?
I'm
Okay,
putting them
perfect.
on my arm. I'm putting them on my arm.
Okay, you're not going to really, it's better to mix them together, but I mean, you might get a little bit of,
That's where I'm mixing them.
okay. That's fine. Who's to debate with the mother-in-law?
Nobody.
Nobody. All right. Did you guys get a graphic? Did you get a screenshot of this graphic? This is the middle notes. And those are some ideas for you. Lang a Lang is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful in a mixture. Geranium, jasmine, rose, neroli. So if you have any of these, go ahead and pull it out. I'm going to grab my neroli just because I love it so much. So don't do anything with it
Oh,
yet, but just have them together, the ones that you choose, and then I'll explain why. But these are your middle notes. So go ahead and grab it. Anybody else doing this with us I can harass to find out which middle note? Dee, do you have yours close by? Not sure if she does. Lois, are yours close by or not?
No.
No, okay. Gay, what are you taking for your middle note?
Well, I have Lang Lang and I have grapefruit.
Perfect. We're together. How about you, Mary Lee? What's your flower or
I'm
your
this. I'm missing this. And how about Christmas spirit? Spirit.
that is not going to work. So you don't have geranium?
No, I don't have them all in front of me. No, I don't.
Okay, that's all right. Try it later, but go ahead and we're gonna move ahead on to we want to move now on to our top we did the top notes, we did the heart notes or the middle notes. Now we're moving on to the base notes or the deep scent that's going to be left behind. When the others kind of are gone, this is the scent that's going to be there. So this is an idea. I think this is the right graphic. I don't have these label guys. Tell me if I have the right.
Cedarwood. Cedarwood.
Okay. Look,
base note. Yep, base note.
base notes, the deep notes, that fragrance that lingers is the trees. So we've got patchouli, we've got myrrh, we've got frankincense, cedarwood, clove. Some other
Have clothes.
some other ones that I love are pine, northern lights, black spruce. What's the other one I have here? Cypress. I love cypress and a man scent especially. Okay, so what am I going to grab? I'm grabbing my Northern Lights Black Spruce. Okay, so now that, do you guys have a screenshot of that? Everybody ready? Okay, we're moving on. I'm going to get rid of this graphic for you. Now what I want you to do is take your 3 bottles that you've chosen and take the lid off. Take the 3 bottles, take the lids off. Try not to mix them up because you'll have strange scents going on for a while inside. Yeah, I think I mixed them up. Okay. So you want to take your 3 bottles. You want to take your 3 bottles here. Let me let Lisa in first. Okay. Take your 3 bottles that you've chosen. Take the 3 bottles that you've chosen. You've got your heart note, you've got your citrus note, you've got your tree, and you want to put it at your belly. You can't see it. Start at your belly with them open and circle. You want to do big circles like this up to your nose. So
Woo.
start way down and keep circling. So what's going to happen is you circle, they're going to get whiffs of all 3. And you're going to see what they're going to smell like blended. And if you don't like it, change one of them out. You got
My belly's too far down. I can't.
and then I get it to my nose and I like suck it in. Oh, it smells amazing. What did you get for your tree? I've got Northern Lights Black Spruce. What did you get, Gay?
I got cedarwood.
And what do you think? What do you think of the scent?
I like cedarwood.
And
I
the
like
three together, but the three together.
with the frankincense and the grapefruit together.
And if you roll them around under your nose,
I like it.
beautiful.
Yeah,
Nice.
I do. It smells strong.
Yes. Yeah, it will. And Shannon, how about you?
Okay, so I have for my citrus, I think the first one was lavender. Is that
Okay.
right?
Yep, you
And
could have.
then I have clove for my base, but I'm looking for my middle. So I'm looking now to see
Okay.
if
What
I
you've
have
got that
any of
you
the
can
middle.
use there. I'm gonna do a Mary Lee because I didn't get a container. These are gonna be really strong though, because it's really strong just to put them straight on you. But
Yeah.
kind
So
of
the middle that you showed at first, let me go back to the middle.
the middle
Are,
is your flowers.
okay, so
Oh,
yang
Clove,
yang. I don't have any of these.
I love I love
clove, bergamot,
neroli.
lime, grapefruit, I think.
Yeah, I don't have any of these.
So the flower is what you're missing. How about lavender?
So I have lavender and then I
Yeah.
have clove, but then I'm missing one.
Oh, the
Lavender is the first one, so
tree.
I'm
You're
missing
gonna
one
want a
of the,
tree.
yeah. So but I'm not a pine person,
Okay.
but let me see. I
Cedar
think,
wood? Do you have cedar
Well,
wood?
you better be a
oh yeah.
pine person.
Wait, what you say?
I
I
said
says you better be a
be a
pine
pine
person.
person because we're the pines.
All right. Oh,
Well,
okay. Let me see.
that's getting to smell better and better the more I smell it.
Yeah.
Absolutely, huh?
Yeah.
And it mixes with your body chemistry. So here's the deal. Just take a few, I mean, even 2 drops of each, put them in something. And then if you have something that you can put them in later, I have some recipes for you. But you're going to, if you had a bottle, like if you have an empty 15 ml bottle like this, you could do 10 drops of each and fill it up. If you want to put a roller on the top, if you guys have it, Young Living sells the rollers, then you could put an oil in here. If you have their V8 oil that has no scent to it, it's a pure clean oil, fractionated coconut oil. Olive oil has a kind of funny scent to it. So I don't really like to use olive oil if I have another pure clean oil.
It does, it is strong. Yeah,
Yeah.
it
And
is.
on the other hand, if you want it to be in a spray, if you have a spray bottle, you can use a little bit of witch hazel if you can get unscented witch hazel and then fill it with water. You can do that. But I have some more graphics for you, so let me go ahead and show you. And what you're going to find is if you happen to have a diffuser blend that you absolutely love, then you can do this into a perfume that you can take with you and you can have that scent all the time. So if there's something you're used to mixing in your diffuser, just make sure you have a deep note. Make sure you have some kind of a tree or that base note so that it stays, because that's gives you the roundabout fragrance. Okay, let me go ahead and go ahead, Gay.
And this doesn't affect people who have allergies with.
So let me just give you a story that happened on Sunday. Was as actually Wednesday morning. We were all together at our hall, and a sister was talking to another one and said, I can't go with you in the car because you have fragrance on. And that particular sister said, well, it's essential oils. But my nose said it was not our essential oils. So, essential oils, there's different grades of essential oils. It wasn't a pure one. So she said she's so sensitive, she cannot be around anything, any kind of fragrance. So I said to her, because I spent a lot of time with her myself, I didn't know she had a sensitivity to fragrance. And so I said, have I ever bothered you? And she said, I don't think so. So then the other night when we were all together again, I had some essential oils on, some of the Young Living, and I went up to her. I said, is this bothering you? Do you smell this? She said, it does not bother me. So that's my take on it. It should not bother people, because what they are sensitive to is all that synthetics and chemicals that are in the other. Just make sure if you're using a witch hazel for the spray, some of them are scented. Don't use it. If you're using a carrier oil, make sure it's a pure, like fractionated coconut, no fragrance. Some of these things have fragrances in them because what you're putting in with the Young Living oils might not be something pure. Try to make sure it's something pure. It shouldn't bother anybody. It really shouldn't. Okay, I want to share with you my favorite. This is my favorite blend. And this is a beautiful one to make for a perfume. You can see there's there's two citrus. I'm a citrus girl too. Jasmine is super strong, so you do not need much jasmine. Neroli and orange are your citrus. Copaiba is a tree, and so is sandalwood. So if you all like a really deep, flowery, citrusy tree, this is just a beautiful blend. If I would just take a graphic of this, I mean, take a screenshot of this graphic, keep it around, and as you're getting your monthly orders, if you get some of these oils, if you don't have them, I mean, jasmine and sandalwood are pricier. I don't really remember neroli. It was just something I took a while to get, so it might be not one of your cheaper oils either. Get it with your points, your monthly points, and make this blend. It's a very deep scent. If you don't like deep fragrance, you're not going to like it. But this is just my favorite of all the blends I've ever tried. This is my absolute favorite. So I thought I would share that with you. Okay. I'm going to share some more with you. Of course, you're getting what I like. So hopefully some of you have a same scent nose as I do. But this is very similar to the perfume I told you that I used to like. So this is Cinnabar, which probably is a takeoff on the fragrance I used to buy, but it's cinnamon, clove, and peace and calming. So peace and calming is a blend, but this is a very nice fragrance also that you're going to get by mixing the 3 drops. It's saying here, this is for a diffuser, but you can just increase the amount of drops and put it either with your carrier oil and if you don't want witch hazel, another option to keep these blended is vodka. You can get the super cheapest vodka there ever is that you would never drink, but you can put it just to keep you want to keep your oils blended. And here's another idea that I want to make sure I tell you, don't forget to tell you, is the best way to make a fragrance is put all of your oils in your container, leave them for 24 hours. You want to make sure they blend well. Make sure you like the fragrance also, and then keep it because you can always play with it. Say you put them in tonight, it's usually about 20 drops. You want a lot, 20 drops of each. Let it blend overnight. If you smell it in the morning, like, I want more cinnamon in here, or I want more peppermint in here. So just know though, when you're using some of these hot oils on your skin, that some people don't like hot oils, even if they're diluted. So cinnamon is a hot oil. Go ahead, Mary Lee.
You said you can use vodka to mix
Yes.
with it.
Yeah.
But what now you mentioned something about witch hazel sometimes has another thing with it.
Fragrance. A lot
It,
of
it
witch hazel has fragrance with it.
like I never knew of that. I never heard that
Mine
before.
did. I bought some when we were still living in Africa. I bought some witch hazel and it had a funky fragrance put in it. Yeah, it was
I
not
never
pure. So
I never
maybe it was from England, the one I got. But anyway, moving
okay.
on, let me go ahead and share some men's cologne blends with you here. So here we have Rugged. You see it's black pepper is one they're using there. We have On the Court with Wintergreen, just some different ideas. Midnight Musk, Clove, Juniper. Lemon Verbena is another one that I bought to make perfumes with. So lemon verbena is not something that I use much, but it's beautiful in a fragrance. And I will tell you that I went through all of these. I did the under the nose to figure out I was making a bunch of gifts for our congregation, the men in the congregation. So what my favorite of all of these was Lumberjack. It's juniper, cypress, peppermint, and pine. I don't know, that blend is just really beautiful with the pine, peppermint, and the trees. It's just very, very nice. So these are some ideas. If you have these oils around, maybe put them in your wish list that you can get later when you're doing your monthly order. But these are just some beautiful ideas for a gift for somebody. Why not have a gift that you make yourself? Okay, moving on. Any other questions right now? Let me see if I can see you guys. Hold on. Can I see you? Okay. So here we go. I'm going to give you some more ideas for blends.
Okay.
This is a kind of a wintry blend. We're getting towards spring, so I'm not sure. This
Sorry
is
about
what it would be in season for you right now. Hot tamales. There you go, Mary Lee. Christmas spirit.
I love that
Cinnamon.
smell. I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
this is another very deep. I'm into these deep scents. So when you're getting that cinnamon, lots of cinnamon and orange, it's just such a nice scent. See if you like it. Make sure you like it before you mix a lot of oils together. And you'll have to increase it times about 3 each of these. So it'd be like 12 Christmas spirit, 6 cinnamon, and 6 orange. There we go for another idea. Let me see what other ideas I have for you tonight. This is very similar to the lumberjack, but let me go ahead and share this with you. This is the one that I made for a gift at another time. Northern Lights Black Spruce, bergamot, cinnamon, and peppermint. I just love the trees with the peppermint. I think that's a very nice blend. And you can try these in your diffuser too to see if you like it. Go ahead, Mary Lee.
I love bergamot, especially like with the tea bag. I always have to smell it. Bergamot is very, very pleasant.
How
Calming.
many? Yeah, I agree. How many of you have Northern Lights Black Spruce? Do you guys have this oil?
No, I don't. It's expensive though, isn't it,
Nope.
Chris?
Go ahead,
No?
Shannon. What do you think about it? You're muted though. Go ahead and tell us.
Actually, I just got it, so I haven't had a chance to try it yet, but I got it because you recommended it.
Did you open
So
it
that's
up?
why I got it.
I love this. Did you open it up yet?
Nope, but I will.
Okay, she's gonna give us her take on it. This is one of my favorite oils for trees too.
And which one's that?
It's Northern Lights Black Spruce. Northern Lights Black Spruce. All right, we're gonna have you can say if you hate it, just say sorry, I'll feel bad, but it's okay. She's gonna give us her take on Northern Lights Black Spruce. Let's see what she's got to tell us here.
This is just to let you know I just got it. It's all still packed
Well, the pressure's on, girl.
It is.
up. Okay, let's see. Is it? Nope, that's Valor.
It's the green one. It's kind of greenish here. And I think it only comes in the 15 mil. I don't know if that's what you got. I think this is the only way you can get it. And sometimes this is out of stock because as you know, Young Living does their own distillation. So if there's not a lot of trees out there that they can cut down, dry out, and distill, we're not going to get so much of the oil. So things tend to go out of stock from time to time.
Well, I mean, I'm pulling everything out. Everything else is coming out except for that. So
Uh-oh.
I'm at the last one, so it's got to be in this one. And that's what I pulled out.
Good. Okay. Open it up and tell us what you think. So these
Nope, that's Sacred Angel. Hold on.
okay. Oh, Sacred Angel is very nice also. That's not available all the time either. But let me go ahead and show you my last graphic as to scents. This is his and hers. Then we're going to move on to something else. So these are for the roll-on. These are with the oil. And the Young Living has a blend of 6 oils that you can use, no scent to it, to top off your perfumes. So here's a his and here's a hers idea for you.
And wait, let me take a picture of that. And I found it. So I'm going to open
Okay,
it up.
good. Go ahead and get a picture of that and tell me when you're ready and I'll take this down. Everybody got that?
Was I fine?
Okay, I'm gonna take the picture down and we're gonna listen to Shannon now. Go ahead.
It definitely has a man scent to it. And I like spice. I love spice when it comes to my husband. This will be wonderful for him. I like it. I like it.
Yay, 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 yay.
Yeah, I like it.
I love the trios because I need grounded. I'm like all over the place. And trios ground you. They like put you into focus and bring you back down to earth. So I'm glad you like it too. I'm happy to hear that.
Well, I'm going to use it to make him a scent now, so that'll be good.
Perfect. Okay. All right. So do you ladies know what has happened to what is the new thing with Young Living and fragrance? And actually, this is why we were doing this class at the end of the month because I was hoping to have something new to share with you, but it did not come in. Anybody know what the new thing is out there with Young Living?
I do.
Go ahead.
It's the wild, I don't know how you say the wild birds, whatever it's called, wild something, but it's the new cologne.
Exactly. So if we don't want to play around with this ourselves, Young Living has combined with a company called Wyld Notes.
Okay.
And you can go ahead and you can get fragrance from Wyld Notes. And we have discount codes. All of you could be an affiliate if you wanted to. And you could get commissions on this if you wanted to. There's all kinds of discounts out there. I will put some discounts at the bottom of this once I show it later. But let me go ahead and I didn't get mine, like I said, so I can't give you my take on these new fragrances. There's only 5, but they were blended in France by a perfumer. Is that how you say that word? And this is what we got, all of us at the who wanted to have this to share with people. This is what I ordered. I didn't actually get it yet, but Donna got hers and Claudia got hers. So you can see this is a sample set. But what I want you all to do, let me see if I can get this up for you and I can put it in. This is what it looks like. This is the discovery set, but I just thought it would be fun if you all take a quiz. How many of you have access to another device you can take a quiz on? How many? Okay, I don't think Mary Lee
I
does.
do.
Did you do? Okay, let's go ahead and I will see if I can get the link up for you so that you can go ahead and Lisa, can you do that too? Or have you done that? Maybe you've already done it.
Yeah, I can go ahead and do that. Log on for the what for what? The quiz?
Okay, so you want to go, let me see if I can find my graphic for you. What we're going to try to do here is we're going to try to go to the Wyld Notes site and they have a quiz to let you know which fragrance is yours. And they say it is so accurate. It's amazing. But they will tell you which of these that you should have, which is for you. I think, yeah, actually, I have so many graphics for you all. It's hidden in here. That is not the one I want. Okay, we're gonna do that later. What we'll do is at the end, I will give you the link so that you can go ahead and do the quiz. But let me show you what the fragrances are. So these are the fragrances that are available. And then I'm going to show you Claudia's take on it. So number 1, this is one of the scents in that sample set, or you can just buy a full size perfume. What you're looking at on the top left is the full size perfume. And it says, if you like the smell of cozy vanilla. So this is one of the scents that's out there. And I think this is the one called Sweet Decadence. So one of the fragrances is Sweet Decadence.
I have that on here.
Oh, okay. Good.
I put in Google and I went Wild Notes.
Perfect. Do you
Yes.
see the quiz? If you can find the quiz, go ahead and do it. There's a
You
few.
know what? I'm sorry
Go
that
ahead.
I took the quiz and now you can, I'm glad we're talking about that because I couldn't tell the difference between mountains scents. I wasn't for sure what mountain scents were versus like floral, I knew what that was,
Right,
the
right.
bottom right. But then when it said mountains, I didn't know if that would be like pine and all of that kind of stuff. So then now I understand.
Yep, I'm sure it is. So this is another one, and this is floral something. Floral, the name of it is floral something. But if you like the smell of a flower garden, this is a different one of their scents that you might like to purchase. Moving along, if you like the smell, this is funny, guys. I want to know who would say yes to this. If you like the smell of luxury.
No.
No, no, Mary Lee, this will totally not be you. Gay, maybe this is you. I don't know. Do you like the smell of luxury? I do, I
Question.
would think. Anyway, moving on, some of the other scents, and I'm supposed to have all these samples, but like I said, I haven't come. And this is what Shannon was just talking about. If you like the scent of mountain air.
Yes.
Yeah, this is another one of theirs that's out there. Okay, so when you take the quiz on their site, Wyld Notes, you will be able to see which one is right for you. So anyway, I think I'm going kind of late here, so you guys can do that later. But moving on to what this is all going to mean for you all, let me find Claudia so she can tell you what she thought of this particular scent. And let me just share with you why this is so much better than something that you would get in the department store. This is what I'm waiting for. It's coming in the mail. So I have one of each of these. And if any of you want to smell any of these, I thought it was a great idea what somebody else said. I can put some on a little strip and send it to you because these are not cheap perfumes. This is fine fragrance. They're $120, which you'll get 10% off of the big bottles. This particular kit, I think is $50, something like that, if you want a little bit of each. So if you just think you do the quiz and you say, this is me, but you don't want to make a big purchase without smelling it, tell me and I will mail you this scent once mine come in, hopefully within the week. Okay. Now for the fun stuff. Why is their perfume so much more important to get and make sure it's clean than others? Because no hormone disruptors. It's organic and sustainably sourced. No synthetic additives. That's another thing. The additives they put in for preservation are horrible for your body. And these natural scents will come through compared to other things you might get, which would not be the case. All right, let's find Claudia. Let's let her talk to us tonight. She got her scents and she was ready to go with it. So where is Miss Claudia? She is in a file here. Are we ready? I've got her. Everybody ready to hear from Claudia? Here she is. Oh, I gotta play her. Let's see. Here we go.
I should have done this so different. I should have opened it with you, but my emotions were too high. So my package of Wyld Notes came in today. And I want to tell you, it surpassed everything I could possibly imagine. I mean, it just surpassed it. So I was a fragrance girl growing up. You could smell me coming before you saw me. And I think of certain fragrances that were my absolute favorite that I just basically showered in. And I never connected it to the hormonal issues I faced most of my life. Monthly issues, monthly tribulations that were just so difficult, put me in a category by myself and my family because there wasn't anybody among my family. I couldn't relate to my mom. I couldn't relate to my my grandmother a little bit, but my cycle was a tragedy, a tragedy. And girls today that love fragrance suffer similar situations, if not worse. So real briefly, the girls that were always with my girls visiting my home, hanging out in my home, if I could smell them, and I'm talking about the toxic perfumes that they would get from the mall, from their shower gel, from their body creams, most young teenage girls in their early 20s that would come see me. They had problems with the cycle, and either that the cycle disappeared or the cycle that was overwhelming. Men and women that were heavy in fragrance emotionally suffered a lot of stress, anxiety, and panic. And I got to see through my years of young living, the more fragrant, we're talking synthetic, the more synthetic a person was, the bigger the issue. So these came in. I forgot how much I loved fragrance. I'm going to tell you my two favorite ones. And when my husband gets out of the shower, I'm going to go live again and we're going to sample on him. I'm going to sample on him.
We all are going to sample on him. Woo.
I don't actually have that part.
All new for me. You're with me.
This is getting exciting.
Fireside citrus. I think my husband is going to do fabulous with. The Ember did something for me. I forgot the name.
Smoky.
When he gets out of the shower, we're going to sample on him.
My top two. This is Smoky Ember. So the Smoky Ember I smelled on my friend and I wanted to bite her arm. And I thought, I'm going to put that on my husband. I'm going to put Smoky Ember on my husband. The other one I want to smell on my husband is the Rugged Wilderness. So I want him to sample that. The two fragrances that made me float on air. So you have no idea what kind of morning I have. But let me just tell you about my morning, and then I'm going to tell you what a difference it was when I put these fragrances on. So I have company coming. So if you are like me, you want your home to look not lived in, right? My stress level is high before people come over. Once people come over, I have a blast. But the setup, the preparation, the hospitality time, the time I'm going to have people with me over this whole weekend, which is my personal love. I love doing it. But my anxiety level before the actual company comes is very, very high. And this weekend is very special to me. So this morning I got up, couldn't sleep past 6. My husband said, relax, you're going to do great. We lost power. We lost power. And if it had been anybody else, it would have been hysterical. But because it was me, I thought I was going to go to the funny farm. So my husband right away, it got fixed with 20 minutes. But by that time, my nerves were shredded. And I was not easy to be around with this morning. So I just want to go ahead and apologize to him ahead of time. I'm so sorry. But yeah, it was a brutal morning. So these came in, and my two top favorite, the Sweet Decadence. It's like one of our leaders says, think of cake, think of deliciousness. These perfumes feel like you're walking through air. It's nothing cloying. It's nothing that clogs the throat. It's like a whisper. It's a whisper of something so beautiful. So think of the things in your life that have been the most delicious. Butterfly kiss, a clean baby.
Tiramisu.
Smelling homemade vanilla. Something just soft and beautiful and delicate. So Sweet Decadence is the most delicious, gentle.
Oh, did we lose her? Sorry about that, guys. Oh, are you all with me? Anyway, let me see if I can find Claudia again. Where did Claudia go? But I found the quiz. So
Chris, how much was that little kit that she just showed? How much was it?
I think well, see, we got a discount, which you could actually get. I'm not sure where we ended with Claudia. Let me see if I can find where she is here.
So my husband
okay, so maybe she was near finishing.
It's like a whisper.
There we go.
It's a whisper of something so beautiful. So think of the things in your life that have been the most delicious. Butterfly kiss, a clean baby.
Oh, we heard that. Okay.
Smelling homemade vanilla. Something just soft and beautiful and delicate. So Sweet Decadence is the most delicious, gentle.
Oh, that was the end of it. Okay. I didn't really mess it up. Good. I'm glad to hear that. But this is where the quiz is. Let me, I think what I'm going to have to do is just put it in the, bottom. But this is what it's going to look like when you go to take the quiz. So what did you ask me, Mary Lee?
How much was that
Oh,
that kit?
we paid 50, but we got a big discount on it. I'm pretty sure it was about 50 bucks. But you get a little bit of everything. So I'm so excited for that to come in. And I want to tell you what Donna said here, because Donna also got her kit. She said, I can only try one at a time. She said, I tried Sweet Decadence and oh, mama, it's so delicious smelling. I keep smelling my arm. I didn't even do an entire spritz. It's very powerful. I think you have to use it very small amounts. Okay. Did someone have their hand up? Go ahead. You can say it again if you did. I thought I saw a hand.
No,
Yeah.
but I have a
Oh, go ahead, Lisa.
I I didn't order it. Oh,
Go
I
ahead.
didn't order it when the opportunity presented itself. Am I still able to order it?
Yes, I do believe so. I don't know
Oh,
if the discounts will be the same.
because that's
Are
what I
you
want
an
to find out.
affiliate? Did you make yourself an affiliate? You can do
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I
Okay.
did.
Let us know. But it was about $50 for all five of them. Lisa, go ahead.
And how does the PV lay on that?
I'm pretty sure it's dollar for dollar. Yeah. I think that's about it. So,
Oh, that's great. Yeah.
yeah. So I just want you all to know that that is out there. That is an option. This company, Wyld Notes, but you have to, if you want to be an affiliate, all of you can be affiliates, so you get these big discounts. And then if you share it with somebody else, you actually get some credit for it too. But if not, then please use one of our links because we would love to have you because it all goes on our Young Living as sales. So it's a really beautiful thing that's out there. I just want to share this one more graphic with you and then I'll take any questions you have. But this is just a quick idea of what the different fragrances are because we didn't get to go through all of them. But you heard about Sweet Decadence. Everybody loved that. Fireside Citrus is what I came up with in the quiz. And Claudia immediately told me it's a male fragrance, but I'm a tree person, so maybe I'll love it. Timeless Floral is another one. She talked, I had another little clip from Claudia, how she absolutely loved this. It reminded her of a rose garden, she said. Smoky Amber is another one. It says citrus and fruity with deepened by fir balsam and earthy wood. And then Rugged Wilderness is the other, which is the herbal earthy scent also. Okay, guys, any questions for me? Let's hear it. Who's going to make a perfume? Tell me that one. Who's going to go out after we're done here and make your perfume, or maybe tomorrow? Who's going to do that?
I'll put it in a diffuser.
Okay, try it out that way first.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it that.
I was just going to say I have Pomarosa and lavender in my diffuser, and they're both calming, and it just smells really wonderful right now. I just
Say it
want to share
again.
that.
Say it again, Lisa. What is it? What do you have?
Pomarosa and lavender.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to put in copy in this right now. And I will put it in our chat for any of you on here so you could go ahead and take the quiz. If you haven't taken the quiz, click on that when we're done, and then you'll get to take the quiz and see which one is right for you. And if you come up with something like it's kind of strange that it's a more male fragrance, you come up with Fireside Citrus or a Rugged Wilderness, and you say, I don't want to buy this until I try it out. Ask me, and I will send you a little bit of it so you can smell it for yourselves. All right, we're going to say goodbye to the recording. Thank you for joining us. Stick around, and if you have any questions, feel free.